Joma.
Hello.
Nice to have you here. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine. It's great, to be here with you again and to have the
It's
opportunity
nice.
to talk to you. And, um, during the pandemic that we are having a full lockdown here in Greece. How is the situation in Portugal?
In here, it's the same. So we have the two next weekends that we are not allowed to go out in the afternoon. After 1 o'clock, nobody can go out of their houses.
Really? 1 o'clock?
Yes, 1 o'clock. Everything is closed. They are trying to keep the pandemics and do not spread the virus. So people are obliged to be at home.
Well, here we have a sort of a martial law that everything is closed, but we cannot circulate. Circulation is forbidden after 9 p.m. From
Okay.
9 to 1. And if we go out, we have to send SMS and things like this. But thank you so much for being here with
Thank
us
you. Thank
once
you
more.
for
This
inviting.
time, the two of us, and you have such wonderful paintings behind you. Could you talk a bit about that painting with the lady, the woman that you have to your left?
Yes, it is a painting from Diana Vandenberg. She was the wife of the first wife of Joffre. He was very known of his mystical and symbolistic paintings, mostly about the signs of the zodiac signs that he made in 1974. They were very known because they were produced in posters and prints.
Wow, that's beautiful. It's very nice.
Yes.
So let me introduce to everyone, Joma. Joma, I'm going to introduce you again. Would you allow me to do so?
Yes.
Thank you. So, Joma Sipe is a Portuguese painter. He lives in Portugal. Do you live where in Portugal, Joma?
I live in Porto, in the north of the country.
Oh, that's great. Porto. It's a beautiful
Porto.
place. Yeah, I haven't been there, but I have heard about it.
You have to
So,
come here.
oh, thank you. You have to come here to Greece house. Have
Yes.
you been in Athens?
No, never.
Okay, you have to.
I would love.
So yeah, you come, and then as soon as pandemic, this crisis is over, you are welcome to stay here with us and
Okay, thank you.
to visit Acropolis and so many beautiful places we have here. So Joma is a painter, and we could basically characterize his art as visionary, symbolistic, geometric, and mystical. Joma was not trained in art. He is a civil engineer working with AutoCAD. AutoCAD is a computer-assisted drawing program. He draws and projects new houses and roads. His work helped him with his geometric drawings. He is inspired by and interested on the symbolist movement of late 19th century, the pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood, a group of English painters, poets, and art critics founded in 1848 by Hunt and others. His art could be considered as illuminated because he intuitively uses crystals in the intersection points of the lines and geometrical forms that he creates, and you will see very soon. When his artwork is illuminated by light, the crystals, they shine, and the light changes depending on the angle that the light illuminates them. It's a wonderful spectacle to see when there are a lot of different lights shining on the paintings from different angles. You will see the pictures that we will show very soon. Joma, you have once more created a wonderful, wonderful frontispiece for the European School of Theosophy.
Yes.
And I'm gonna share the frontispiece that you have created.
Yeah. I was inspired by a phrase that is on the bottom of the frontispiece, that is the heart chamber of the lion.
Mm.
So all of the frontispiece was made inspired of in lions and resting lions, lions' heads. We see lots of them on the Gothic arch, and on the bottom of the structure of the arch. So it was a main Gothic structure that came out from the Blavatsky seal, her signet ring that is on the bottom down of the frontispiece there, and with the two lions representing the heart chamber of the lion, because I used a quote from William Quan George that he mentions that Blavatsky had a heart lion. He also have written an article where he comments that she had a heart lion. Even in 1891, when she passed away, he wrote on the booklet that is in memory of Elena Petrovna Blavatsky by some of her pupils, a little article where he mentions that. More.
So it's here, the heart chamber of the lion.
Yes.
And this is H.P.B seal.
Yes.
That it was her personal seal, isn't it?
It was her personal seal, and some believe that it was the origin of the Theosophical Society symbol.
Yeah.
Because it has the main symbols that are the Ouroboros, the serpent hitting his tail, represented the infinite. Also the swastika that appears here in a different circular movement. But she used this symbol before the society was created. Yes. There we see the coronet of the countess, her rank, because she belonged to the royal family. Mm-hmm. We see also the interlaced triangles, the seal of Solomon, both the positive and the negative. We see in the center a E and a B, representing Elena Blavatsky. Also, we see the symbol of the lion.
Here, yes.
Yeah, there. And also Virgo.
Virgo is here, yes. The lion again, yeah.
I don't believe that one is the lion. I don't see anyone commenting that symbol, because the other, all the other symbols, even the left one, that is the Hebrew letter Shin, that one.
What does it mean? What is the meaning of the Hebrew letter Shin, Joma?
I believe she connected this letter to her own birth, astrological verse representing a letter that was very meaningful to her. Mm-hmm. And on the right side, that one, the lower symbol, because all these symbols are commented on an article that appeared on the past.
Do you remember which volume?
Yes, volume 7, number 11, February 1893.
They comment this symbol.
They comment the symbol and all these characters, but except the one on the right down. And for me, it is related with
this
the
one. Yes,
that one, with the ascendant lunar nodes or Rahu.
Oh, yeah, it could be.
Yes,
yeah,
it's an astrological symbol
yeah.
for represented the moon. So she had the solar zodiacal, that is Leo, and on the other side the moon. On the other side we have Virgo and Shin. I believe she connected these four symbols in somehow.
Mhm. And do you did you read why the crown has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
I
Points?
believe it is because she represented this crown, and we see it that it is round. So the rank of the countess, I believe it has 9 points. So it has other 4 points on the back of this crown.
Oh,
We see
mhm.
we see that on the comb that she uses on her picture for Isis Unveiled early editions. And the comb has 8.8 little spheres.
Yeah, and then you have added here the heart chamber of the lion, which was the tributes based on a tribute that Judge wrote to Blavatsky after she passed away.
Yes, to
Yeah.
her. It's a tribute.
Yeah, and then you have add the 2 lions here, and this is the Egyptian lotus.
Yes, Egyptian lotus, the
And then you
lotus flower.
Yeah, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the meaning of the 4 dots in the Egyptian lotus?
I believe they represent the quaternary, the square, and the four the 4 sides of the square. That is very important. The numbers are very important to me. The 3, the 4, the 7, 5. All the major numbers are very important. So I represent in different places.
Yeah, and then here to the right, what is written here in Egyptian?
Yes, there you have the Isis that is represented on the spine of Isis Unveiled early editions, very beautiful editions that have this Isis holding this
Here.
kind yes, holding this kind of board that is also, it has also a name that is called Tiet, also known as the Guild of Isis. She's in that. And Blavatsky represented this on the early editions of Isis Unveiled. It is on the gold spine.
Oh, so she was using this image that we see here.
Yes, this image.
In the spine of Isis Unveiled, the first edition.
The first editions.
Very interesting, yeah. And you see, very interesting depiction of Isis. And the column, what is written in Egyptian here?
I really don't know.
Oh, you have to learn Egyptian.
Yes, because nothing is written. I try to look through all the pages of Isis to know if she commented somehow. This is also a frontispiece for the editions, for the very beautiful editions
Of
of Isis Unveiled. I believe the first one of 1877, 1878, 79, even all the other editions until I believe 1894 maybe had this symbol, this guilt in gold, and yes, and they meant they have written Isis Unveiled H.P. Blavatsky. I have here, if you allow me to show.
Yes. Let me unshare the screen, and then you stop share. Just a minute, and then I have to make you co-host. Yes, then you can share.
Okay, let me see if I can share.
Of course you can.
It is in here. Here. You can see it?
Yes. Oh yeah, I can see it.
Here.
Oh, can you zoom in,
Yes, I think so.
please? Oh, that's very nice. It's beautiful, Joma.
This is gold. Real gold, not the gilt gold ones that you use now on the books. These were real gold that was used, and they have this beautiful.
Yes, and
So
then
it's difficult to read these symbols, these Egyptian symbols.
I have good news. I know some Egyptologists.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm going to send the image to them and ask them to read, to tell us what's written there.
Yes. I have another one that I think it's best. This one. We can see it more.
Wow.
And the different editions in each year from 1877 has different colors. So you have here a blue one. I have different ones. I have blue, I have gray, I have green, I have red editions. Very beautiful.
It's beautiful. How sorry, my dogs. How did you find those editions?
I find these on eBay mostly.
And did you buy it in an auction?
Yes. In an auction, yes. I buy it.
Do you have the original of the Secret Doctrine?
I have the original also. Not, I believe, the first 500 copies, but the ones that were made in America by William Quan George, because they have his letters on the bottom of the spine. And they mention 1888, so the year that Secret Doctrine was made. Some were made in London, the 500 first copies, and they were rapidly vanished. So people bought a lot this book, and they made more and more copies. And the judge made also in 1888 with the originals. Made the American edition. I have that one, not the London one. I wish to have one of those.
You were a collector. If I find anything, I will let you know.
Yeah, thank you.
Now let me share the screen for us to continue discussing the okay,
yes.
We are back on the symbolism. So this was used by H.P.B in Isis Unveiled. Thank you so much for sharing that. I really had no idea, because I do not have the edition of Isis Unveiled that you have, and you just showed us. No, I don't. And that's beautiful. And it was made in gold, isn't it?
Gold, yes. They use it gold. Even the a slight aspect, even Lucifer.
Yes.
The magazine, I have the original covers that are very rare, and they use it also gold.
Really, it's amazing.
Yes,
And then, so all this is Isis, and she's seated on a sphinx, and we do not know what is written here in the Egyptian hieroglyphics, because Joma took it from Isis, from the spine of the first edition of Isis Unveiled, which is what is in gold. Joma, and now let's move on to the symbolism. You have here two male figures. What do they represent?
They are holding and supporting the arch. I believe in the upper corners I have also another two males there. They
Where
are
are they?
they are they were created to give an idea of mankind supporting the arch
Yes.
and being represented on the symbolism.
Yes. And then you have here, this is a Gothic, you said,
Gothic arch, yes.
arch, that it was inspired by, you took it from Isis also? No.
No. I created myself.
Oh, this you created yourself. This is
Yes.
a beautiful Gothic arch.
Yes.
And then you have some Hebrew symbols. You have the P. It's the P here, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, that's Greek. It's not Hebrew.
No, that one is the four letters of the god's name, the tetragrammaton.
Oh yeah. Oh, here. Once here?
The yes, and you have another one on the down. You have the other letter.
Here to the other side.
No, on the down.
Ah, here.
That one.
Oh. So and here you have another one.
Yes.
So you have included 1, 2, 3,
4.
and then where is the 4?
Yes.
My dog, sorry. And why 4 times again?
No, these are 4 different letters.
Ah, they are the
Hebrew
4
letters.
different letters. Oh, so you divided the name of God, the sacred name of God, and you spread it, you deconstructed it, and you put it over the Gothic arch.
Yes,
it's very.
You have the complete name on this constructed also on the Pythagorean tetractris on the upper triangle. More there on the left and on the right.
Here, huh?
Yes.
No. Yes. Tetractys. This is tetractys. Yes. The sacred triangle, and
it is the name of God, Yahweh, represented in a Pythagorean tetractys form.
Tetractys, yes, and within a circle.
Within a circle.
And here you have Adonai.
Yes, those two figures, the left one Adonai and the right one Adanari, are taken from the one of the illustrations on Isis Unveiled.
Let us zoom in so we can see.
Blavatsky has joined, I believe, 3 or 4 illustrations to Isis Unveiled. This and the other one is are part of those illustrations.
So this was one of H.P.B's drawing. Huh?
I do not know if she drew it, because I have seen it on other books.
Oh, okay, so this was on Isis Unveiled also,
yes,
in the edition that you have.
Yes.
And in which place of which women, whereabouts?
I believe I taken from here. It appears on volume 2, Theology, on pages 452 and 453 of the 1877 original edition.
All right. And then you have here on the other side also, is this also from Isis Unveiled?
Yes, because in this chapter, she was commenting about the comparison between the symbolism in different religions. This one on the right side represented by the Hindus.
Yes.
And you see that the symbolism is almost the same. You have a human figure, a bull, a lion, and a cat here, and a man, you may figure, holding 2 symbols.
And it's Adanari.
Adanari. And you have the double triangle also.
And the double triangle, the Solomon seal.
Solomon seal. This was an Indo symbol. for this god or goddess Adanari. And Blavatsky was compared this symbol to the other one on the left.
Yes, Adonai.
That is Adonai, and also represented by a human face, a bull, a lion, and an eagle.
Yes.
So these were very common because these four figures represented the four evangelists: Matthew, John, Luke, and Marcus, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. And so both these images we can find in this. So you have a lot of Isis Unveiled here. Huh?
Yes, yes.
You have a lot of inspiration, especially this Isis here. She's beautiful.
She's
And
very beautiful.
what is the meaning of the lions here and the symbols on the
lions and the ornaments are part of the heart symbol of the lion, the main inspiration for the symbolism.
Yeah, the heart chamber of the lion, which is the main inspiration, which was based on the tributes that Church wrote to H.P.B after she passed away. And here you have also, here you have the name of the European School of Theosophy in Greek.
In Greek, yes.
And here also on the columns.
Yes, on the 2 columns, and also the motto of the Theosophical Society.
Here?
Yes,
in Sanskrit.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that you are using the original language. You know, you go to Greek and then you go to Sanskrit and Hebrew.
Yes.
Satya Nasti Parodharma.
Parodharma, yes.
Yeah. And then let's go. And here you have the column. Could you comment on what's the name of the symbol?
This is a grief.
Yes.
That is a body of a lion and the head of an eagle and the wings. So it is a symbolical, an allegorical being.
And on the top you have the lions and the grief again.
The grief again. Also the alpha and the omega.
The alpha and the omega. And here what we have?
There we have the word Sat. That means absolute truth. That word was written on Blavatsky's signet ring that she used. Even on the photo of Isis Unveiled, we can see her hand, and if you can make the zoom, we can see the symbols on the ring for this word.
And where? Here?
That one on the left.
Here.
That one, yes. Inside the circle, the big circle.
Or this one?
This one.
This is Sat.
Sat.
And this was on her ring.
On her ring, she has a black, dark ring, I believe a black onyx.
Onyx.
Yes, inside of a gold circle, oval circle, and she used that ring. There are many stories regarding the ring because it was meant that the ring passed through the different presidents of the Theosophical Society. So the ring it was meant to have passed to Annie Besant, but also judge as another ring.
Yes, I know.
That was passed to Catherine Tingley.
Yes. Do you know that this ring that went, H.P.B's ring that went to Catherine Tingley is still with them in Pasadena, I think.
Yes. Randall Grubb still has the ring.
Did you ask a picture of the ring for him? Did you contact him asking, please send us a picture of the ring? we have to contact him. But do you know the other ring was recently lost? Huh?
No, I have seen the ring. I have touched the ring.
Which one? The one in Pasadena or the one
No,
in India?
the one of Annie Besant.
Oh yeah. Where did you see it?
Because I was with Tim Boyd
Oh yeah.
when he visited Portugal. I believed in 2010, I believe. And I asked him to show me the ring.
And he showed you the ring, of course,
Yes,
because the ring he's wearing it. So you saw it.
yes,
I
he
thought
has.
I heard that it was lost, so it wasn't lost, the ring. So it's there, and it is a black onyx.
I believe it's a black or a dark green onyx or dark green other stone is something like that.
I saw Rada Burnier wearing it, but I had the impression that it was lost.
Rada Burnier was wearing it.
So this is H.P.B's ring, and then I don't remember. Is the Solomon star in the ring or not?
On the ring, I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
Just the word Sat.
The word Sat is there, inscribed on the ring.
On the stone, on the
onyx. On the stone, yes. It was engraved on the stone.
So you have here lion again, and the constellation of lion.
And the constellation, yes.
And then you have, which constellation is this one?
These three symbols are the symbols related to the constellation of lion. The upper one on the right is the symbol I have to read here. Is the seal. It is the planetary seal for the sun, the planet regent of Leo. That one, the big one with the four.
With the four dots. Dots. Yeah.
These were sigils, very sacred and very occult, that were used by the ancient alchemists. The left one is the intelligence Nakiel.
This one.
That one. And the right one is the spirit Sorat. All related with Leo.
And here is the sun, I guess.
The sun. Yes. It's the sun.
And then you have the two. Why the three together here? Because you made a combination of three.
Yes, I have interlaced the triangles and the double triangles. I do this a lot. I like to interlace the symbols
with the geometry.
Yes, the geometry.
And then you have the same symbols on this side and
on this
H.P.B's ring.
Yes.
And then the grave and the omega. Let me reduce it. All right. And then here in the middle,
we have the word or Om.
Yes.
This is also part of the Theosophical Society symbol.
Emblem, yes.
Not an early one, but it was added by Annie Besant to the symbol, to the Theosophical Society symbol. It was not the original one.
And then you placed it inside of a rosetta.
A rosetta, yes. That is very common, use it on the Gothic arches.
Yes.
It's kind of rosetta.
And then you have here the T and the S of the Theosophical Society, isn't it?
Yes, that's the Theosophical
And then in Gothic, very Gothic.
Very Gothic form, yes.
They're very beautiful. And let me minimize it. And here you have a very interesting geometrical symbol.
Yes. It is a flower of life. That is the 6-point figure that is very important in sacred geometry because it is a very harmonic symbol and very powerful. Although it's very simple because it is only a flower with 6 points, but it's very important, very simple and powerful.
Yeah, it's like a portal. It's like a portal for another
Yes,
dimension. You
I
see,
believe so.
that's you created some wonderful artwork. Let me share now the version which is this
Golden
one.
one.
Yeah, this is the finalized version of the drawing we
Yes.
were seeing, and then you have made it on black and gold,
Yes.
and you have silver also.
No, only gold.
Only gold because it's pure lion.
It's for lion. Yes, that was the main reason.
Yes, you wanted to emphasize the lion aspect of the work. Then you have the heart chamber of the lion here, symbol of H.P.B. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And what material did you use to make? And then you have the crystals.
And I have the crystals also that are very colorful.
Yeah,
They shine.
and I read that you put the crystals in intersections intuitively. You do that. How does that work? Could you tell us a bit, please?
So I finished the work in gold when I realized that the work is complete with the gold ink pens. I then hold the crystals, lots of crystals in different colors and in different sizes, and I intuitively glue them to the painting, to the final painting.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Sometimes there are lots of crystals and sometimes there are less crystals.
And then I have also, let me share the screen so I can share it again. The version that, okay, let me show you. Let me share the screen again. H.P.B's version with her picture, isn't it?
Yes.
It's here. Let me share it. Share. Okay, there it is. This was the version that you did, which was purely inspired on H.P.B, the heart chamber of the lion.
Yes, yes.
And then you put H.P.B's picture here. I have the article, Judd's article here also to share. So
you see in the inner ring, if you increase the photo, you can see the word there, the symbols. She had also the interlaced triangles. Now I see it. I remember. On the top of the word set there.
Yeah.
She has also the interlaced triangles.
Yes, I can see that. This looks, yeah, it's a black and white picture.
It's a black and white picture. There came out from I believe you shared it on a newsletter from José Rubio Sanchez, I believe, from Spain.
Yes, José Rubio Sanchez. He asked someone from Russia to color the pictures. Beautiful.
They color the pictures, and I made a point of on the comb that Blavatsky is using.
Oh, it was you who made the point.
Yes.
I saw that they were discussing about changing the color of the comb, because the comb is actually, this comb that H.P.B is wearing is actually at the headquarters of the Theosophical Society in England, isn't it?
In England, yes. They have the comb, and Diamond Scottern took a picture of the comb some years ago and shared it. So
we published on Photo, remember?
On Photo, yes.
You saw it on Photo newsletter. And
yes, on Photo newsletter. And I saw it was brown and not black as they pictured it on the photo. In here you can see the rank of the countess.
The
3
here
4, on the comb. on the comb.
On the comb, yeah.
She is using. You can see the spheres, and I believe they have it has 9 spheres. That was the rank of the countess.
I see. I see.
The original comb, you see, because it is round, it is like a tiara,
Yes.
and she has how she call it, a very difficult hair. because she could not comb it properly, because it was very
Curly, yeah.
early and very difficult. It's very strong hair. She has a very strong hair and very long. There
Yeah.
are not many pictures of Blavatsky wearing the long hair, but she has a long hair. And the
Really?
comb,
Yeah. Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. And the comb is inserted on the
On the
hair,
hair. On the hair. Yeah.
so we cannot see all the spheres.
Yeah, I remember Alcott mentioning in the old diary leaves how Blavatsky was complaining about her hair and and
It,
and how she did him some I don't know. Anyway, it was just a funny.
because you see, she mentions a lot of funny things about herself, about her face, and about her hair, and you see that she wears the last years, especially in England, she wears always a veil, a scarf
Yes.
along her hair. You see the Sphinx pose by Enrico Resta that she took the portrait, and
Yes.
she is wearing always a scarf on her hair.
Yes. Yes. Now I have here also ready to share the article of Church.
Oh, nice.
Now that is the newsletter we are preparing to release.
Oh, so lovely.
That's
You
the
make
newsletter.
you make such a wonderful work.
So that's the newsletter with your article about that we will release very soon. This is your article about the frontispiece that you just created and where you say the source of inspiration, which
Okay.
was on Judd's article. And then here we have the versions, all versions of the frontispiece.
Oh, it's
and
lovely.
and Judd's article, which we had to compile. So Judd says that this was a lion-hearted colleague passes, and it was from there that you took the inspiration, Joma?
Yes.
And
It was from there.
yeah, and in this article, Judge mentions when he met H.P.B. in 1875, New York City, and so on, and how brave
Yes.
she was. This is a tribute that he pays to her. And then you are inspired by this tribute of Judge to H.P.B. to make these two versions of the frontispiece.
And also their connection, because I believe all theosophists know the deep connection between Judge and Blavatsky. She called him the only and friend and only brother that she had in America. So they have a very deep in their letters that they changed between them. They have a lot of companionship and friendship between them two.
Yes. And then you have here, you see what he writes is very touching. And then perhaps I'm going to read just, because we are living, so many people are dying with COVID. He says, that which men call death is but a change of location for the ego, a mere transformation, a forsaking for a time of the mortal frame, a short period of rest before one reassumes another human frame in the world of mortals. Well, this is what was a beautiful tribute to H.P.B. We will be publishing this very soon on our newsletter.
It's lovely.
Now I'm going to stop sharing the screen so we can, if I can, yes, I did. Yeah. So now, apart from the work, the beautiful work you have created that we just saw, the frontispiece, you have also created a beautiful work on Metatron.
Oh, yes.
Do you have the work at hand to show us?
Yes, I have. I have in here.
Let me
Let's see.
highlight you. Let me highlight you. Just I cannot. Yeah, I can see it. It's beautiful. Yeah. Could you comment on Metatron a little, Joma, please?
Yes, I try to do this symbolical painting, symbolic drawing for some times, but somehow, as I believe, I was not allowed to do it until this year, 2020. So I have made different symbols for 2018, that was the Sri Yantra. 2019, that was the Ofanin. And now 2020, I've made the Metatron. That is a very powerful symbol. It is the symbol of an archangel that in Judaic and the Hebrew religion, they put him in the scale above all the archangels, even the archangel Gabriel. So they talk a lot.
Oh, sorry. Go on, please.
No, you can.
He's the prince of the presence. They say.
Yes, he is the prince of the presence, the archangel most loved by God, the supreme angel of God. It is mentioned in some passages of the book of Enoch that also Blavatsky comments. It is not a very well-known book, but it talks a lot of Metatron, how it was created, what it means to God. It says that it was the manifestation of the prophet Enoch, that when he rised to heavens, he was transformed in Metatron.
Very interesting. And I have a video from you here showing the Metatron gift on Facebook. I'm gonna share it also.
I have also the pendant, if you can see, if you want to see.
Yes.
The little pendant. I don't know if the camera can show.
Try to put your hand like this and the pendant.
Let me see if I can do it.
Oh yeah, we can see it. It's beautiful. This is the symbol of Metatron that you designed. I mean, you created the symbol or you took it from some sigil, you used some sigil as inspiration.
No, it is created like this. The 13 circles and the interlaced triangles. It appears like this. It is mentioned on the book of Enoch that Metatron created this symbol from this his own soul.
And what is the meaning of the symbol in terms of?
I believe for me, when I was creating the symbol and I was doing the symbol in the gold pens on the black paper, it is like a signature of the archangel. For me, the archangels do not appear as a human head and wearing wings and long veils, as Gustave Doré has represented the archangels and the angels. He has given them this form. So the form that we see of the angels are mostly taken from the Bible illustrated by Gustave Doré. The long veils and the angels with the hair and the wings. But I do not see it like that. I see it geometrically. So it's like they had a signature or a seal. It's like us. We have a human fingerprint, and it's like the angels have fingerprints, and the fingerprints are like these geometrical forms, these geometrical seals. When they appear, or when they are represented, or when someone is holding one or has one, I believe it is like saying the angel is there. And this one, this special one, called the angel of the presence, it is there. It is when people have this symbol or look at this symbol, it's somehow like looking at the angel, at the archangel, at this presence.
Let me play a little the video that you have created. Let me share the screen here. No, I have to stop share and share again. So I share with sounds. There is an option, share computer sound. Yeah, there we are. Let me play a little.
It is a video unboxing Metatron.
Well, now we have to talk about Christmas a little, even though everyone, we are so, in lockdown and it's such a difficult moment, but Christmas is coming and this is a beautiful gift that, from a theosophist who is an artist, who is a friend of us, he created this, and this is a beautiful gift that we could get, to give to someone we love or to give for ourselves also, So he's showing now.
See, this is the unbox of my special box for this year.
Beautiful.
That is Metatron figure, the cube of Metatron. Mm-hmm. This box is 25 for 25. And we have here a little label.
I like you are wearing gloves.
Yes. I created all not touching in with my hands in every package, in every place of the package, because of these pandemics and everything.
Yeah. Very, very considerate.
Yes.
And it's beautiful, the package.
The package, it has a lace and a veil.
Yes, it is beautiful.
It comes also with this black cloth to protect the box. In here you have the explanation of the Metatron symbol as the Supreme Angel of God. You have it in English and you have it also in Portuguese. It gives a small explanation about the symbolism, what major traditions I use it to explain it, and my inspiration behind. So it's nice to read. In here you have a special pendant.
That's the pendant. You just showed that.
It comes with the box as an offer.
Yes.
Here.
Because people can wear it or simply hang it in somewhere.
Angel in a gold chain. It is also gold plated.
It is not real gold, it's gold plated.
Yes.
Pendant or necklace. It's very beautiful.
It's
very well done.
To be gold plated.
And it's a reproduction.
We are not in the 19th century.
Yes.
That they were putting gold everywhere in the books.
With the box.
Yes.
Now you have the entire box that is framed on wood and glass.
Beautiful.
You can use it as passepartout.
And there are seal on the back.
Yes,
gold
it's a gold seal.
Yeah.
Symbol.
And their signature.
And also
yes.
Label. It's a very nice frame. that can be used. And now you can see the entire work.
It's beautiful.
It is this one.
You can see it shines a lot of with the crystals.
Yeah, now we can see the lights of the crystals. You see
Gold-based
how they
pens
change colors.
and
Yes.
crystals. And
It
it's
is all gold.
of
It's wonderful.
Patron.
Yeah.
The work is 20x20 and framed on this black wood and glass frame of 25x25.
I also compare it to the Christmas star that we all talk about in Christmas.
And
Yes.
for this year of 2020. I hope you have liked it.
Of course, we love it. I hope you like it. We love it.
Jomasipe.com and my Facebook page to know
It is the
more
first time that I unbox a box like this.
Thank you so much for watching.
Because people are always unboxing things on YouTube, and I decided I do not.
But you have to show your artwork and to share it with everyone. And I'm gonna include in this interview a link to Joma's website and to his Facebook page. So if anyone wants to contact him or to get the Metraton gifts, you just send him an email. Isn't it, Joma?
Thank you. Thank you so
contact
much.
him. Joma, can you believe that we are almost 1 hour together?
Oh my God. Yes.
It's almost, it's 10 to 9,
Yes.
and
yes.
we started, it was 10 to 8, something
Yes,
like
yes,
this.
yes,
1 hour.
yes.
I mean, we could be forever talking, I love talking to you, and
Me too. It's nice.
thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for the wonderful work you have done with the frontispiece, with the second frontispiece you
Thank you so
have
much.
created. And I don't believe that next year we will be going to Scotland with the European School of Theosophy because of the pandemic.
Yes,
Most
yes.
of our participants, they are in an age group that's the high risk age
Yes,
group,
yes, yes.
But Joma was invited to create an art exhibition, to exhibit his work at the European School of Theosophy this year, which was going to be Scotland, because we want to show art and show the importance of art linked to esotericism, theosophy, and all that. And Joma, I invited him, and we were going to make an art exhibition with his work, but because of the pandemic, we couldn't. And then we transferred it to 2021, which probably we will cancel again. But then 2022, there will be no excuses. So I'm finding your creation of frontispieces. They're wonderful, Joma.
Thank you.
I don't know
thank
if you
very
have
much.
another idea on your.
Yes, yes, I have. I will be creating more.
Yeah, because I think that we should exhibit this frontispiece in the next European School of Theosophy that we'll be doing perhaps in 2022 in Scotland, and then I will be taking the original. I have
Yes.
my back original.
You have the original, yes.
On the back there.
For the first salon.
For the first salon, that I'm going to include a link here also.
Okay.
And then
maybe creating during the 2021 year, creating more, and then on 2022 maybe exhibition.
Yes, that's gonna be, and I think that is even the second version that you created to the European School of Theosophy. with H.P.B's portrait. You could work with that because
Yes.
you
Yes.
know, and because there are two different versions. They are the same, but one with H.P.B's portrait and the other one with the Secret Doctrine. And to exhibit, we have to
can
auction.
create.
We will
Yeah.
auction your work, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's fantastic, because all this work that you created in this frontispiece, it's like H.P.B is in it. I mean, she's the foundation for the work. You find symbols linked to H.P.B everywhere, and the fact that you use the Isis from the
Yes,
from,
yes. Because she is always here with me. I can share. I can take the camera and make it to the portrait that is here with me.
oh, please, yeah. Which
You can, let me show you.
Oh yeah, you have.
I have a big portrait that is always here with me in the studio.
So you create on the table with H.P.B's portrait in
Yes,
front
always,
as an
always.
inspiration for you.
An inspiration, yes. She is always present and gives me inspiration to create.
How is this connection you have with H.P.B? When it happened that you decided to make this beautiful portrait of her, put in your studio, because it's very important. I mean, it's the place where you create your artwork. When this happened, when the click happened, the connection between you and H.P.B happened.
You know, I saw this portrait of H.P.B when I was about 13 years old. So at a very young age, and I felt a deep connection with her. I cannot explain. I felt a deep connection with her and with her writings and with her face, her all spirit. I don't know. I cannot explain by words. It's so deep and so strange that I cannot explain. It's an emotional feeling that I have for her. It's like I don't know if we can talk about these things, because theosophists are always afraid of talking about.
Please talk.
Okay, are always afraid of talking about their own experience, but everyone talks about previous lives and past lives and everything. Why should we not be connected with these persons in our previous lives? So we all theosophists living in the 2020 year, maybe we were all connected in the early 18th or 19th years, 19th century. It is very probably that we are all connected from that date. And it is highly probably that we were connected with H.P.B or with Judge or with all the theosophists from those times. People don't like to talk about it a lot, but I think we were all connected from those times. And we are coming, we are reincarnating, we are experience a different reincarnation, a different life in this year. 2020, so it's not very different from the 19th century.
No, it's
so, all around us have changed, but inside of us we are all the same.
Yes, of the soul and the soul.
The soul keeps reincarnating, but it is not. It should be not a bit strange that we are connected with the 19th century, with the theosophists from those times. I believe it's not strange to have that kind of feeling.
No, I think that if someone if you have this feeling, and it is something real for you, it is real.
Yes,
I think that experiences, they are important. And actually, my religious studies, there are some scholars that they claim that the foundation of esotericism, of religion, is the experience. If there is no
Yes.
experience, there is no, there is just theory. So
Yes, experience and sharing, not being afraid and not being crystallized on the same dogmas that we had.
yes. So it's 9 o'clock. We are
Oh,
we arrived at the end. Now it's the moment to say goodbye.
okay.
It's the moment to end our discussion. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Joma,
so
for
much,
being here.
Erica.